Welcome to the November edition of 30ish Days in Mobile. It's been pointed out by various sources that the new Amazon Kindle Fire rather closely resembles the BlackBerry Playbook, RIM's floundering attempt at an iPad 2 rival. In fact, Gdgt suggested that the two 7-inch tablets were outsourced to the same design team, which resulted in a rather uncanny resemblance. Everything suggests they're made of the same stuff. According to securities analyst Brian White, Apple's looking to respond to the threat posed by the Amazon Kindle Fire with a cheap and cheerful tablet of its own. The iPad mini, as it's being dubbed, will apparently be outed early next year, and will appeal to poor old folk who simply can't afford to lay down 500 quid on a fancy tablet. Amazon's a definite threat, but Apple relies on profitable hardware. While we're talking about iPads, the rumour mill has cranked into gear concerning the iPad 3. Analyst Jeff Fidecaro has been speaking to his supply chain sources, who claim that production is already well underway. That would probably mean that we can expect the iPad 3 to meet the usual March or April release date. Better start filling that piggy bank again after your iPhone 4S purchase. We'd bet our iPhone 4S on it. Amazon has finally revealed its first step into the tablet market, and all signs suggest the Amazon Kindle Fire will be one of the hottest gifts this Christmas. Although in the UK, we might have to wait a little longer. Running on a heavily modified version of Android, the 7-inch tablet will use Amazon's massive servers to do much of the hard number crunching, meaning a seamless environment in which to watch videos, read books, and surf the web. Finally, after a 16-month wait, the next iPhone is with us. The iPhone 4S might not look like much of a departure from the iPhone 4, but Apple's new baby contains hidden depths. With twice the power of its predecessor and a significantly improved camera, the iPhone 4S is impressive enough. Factor in Siri voice control, and you have yourself a quietly revolutionary smartphone. Google's response to the iPhone 4S was the massively impressive Google Nexus Prime, which will spearhead Google's new generation of the Android OS, dubbed Ice Cream Sandwich. The phone itself will come with a mighty 4.6-inch high-def Super AMOLED screen, and will be powered by a formidable dual-core processor. The next phase of the smartphone war has well and truly started. It's big, it's bold, and it runs Windows Phone 7.5 Mango. The HTC Titan stomps onto the scene with a massive 4.7-inch display. We could argue that it's a little too big for its own good, but with HTC's sterling build quality and one of the slickest mobile operating systems we've ever seen, it's safe to say that the HTC Titan impressed us in a big way. 4 stars. Okay, so the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc S is only an incremental update on the original Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc, but that still makes it one of the loveliest handsets on the market. Sony Ericsson has taken the original Android phone, crammed in an improved 1.4 GHz processor, and cranked up the brightness on the screen. The resulting phone won't bowl you over, but it will do everything you want with some style. 4 stars. The Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 is the best attempt yet at topping the iPad 2. Its slim and solid build is positively Apple-like, and that 10-inch screen is great for emailing, web browsing, and watching videos on. It comes a little unstuck when it comes to finding optimized apps on the Android market, and the Android Honeycomb OS still feels a little sluggish, but the Galaxy Tab 10.1 comfortably takes second place in the tablet race. 4 stars. And that's all for this time. For all the latest phone news and reviews, visit phonehome.co.uk.